Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI, the final part of the Rising Tide DLC, and the final part of this game. It's over. Well, it depends on what happens here, but yeah, basically I'm recording this immediately after the last part because I didn't know we'd be thrown directly into this. But yeah, we have been. Basically, the group, Shula, Jill, / Joey, and Clive made their way up to the temple on the hill to try and stop, well, unfreeze time so that we could save the kid who is currently frozen in time. And we were able to get there, but we fought Shiva's guardian because we found out the old witch who created the spell in the first place to stop time was actually Shiva's dominant, which Joey knew about, obviously, which is a cool little touch. I quite like that. And yeah, we did that, but unfortunately, old Ultima appeared, and he was like, no, I'm not having any of that, and we're gonna have to go fight Leviathan now, but only as Clive. Only if Feet can handle it, and only Flower can play as a Feet, unfortunately, so we're gonna go right into this. That fight at the end, the time, what was it called, the timekeeper, he was difficult as hell. I think he was like the hardest fight in the game so far. Cape Nept. Okay, it is a location, which means there might not be a boss straight away. I would hope it's not. Please be a location and not a boss. It is! Thank fuck. No, maybe not.
After 80 years of imprisonment, I'd be angry too.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't let it end like this, Warriors. It's time for you to come home.
Oh, it's very rainy. Right. I'm going to call it there. I'm going to call it there. I'm going to go do this. And I'll see you in the next recording session. Right. Okay, let's head in here, shall we? Oh, it's time for the Leviathan Ifrit fight. Or maybe there's going to be some like small bars. This is gorgeous, by the way. It's like Vista. I love this. Oh, you again. But now without... Oh, two of them.
More of your playthings.
All of your playthings? I guess it is a baby after all. I'm going to know how to play this game again. Not remember how to play this game, you know what I mean. That's some good damage. I'll put the other one. Game. Someone's almost dead, please. No! What's happening? Oh, because everyone got hit. Okay, okay, nice. Okay, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons right now. How have I only forgotten this game? I only played this yesterday. Ah! I have no potion, I just realized. Ah! Also, there we go. What did I fucking say? There we go. Fucking hell. We finally did it. One level 51. Oh my god. We broke the boundary line. Eddies. He made distance of damage. I didn't even realize. That's cool. Also, Delusion comes really quickly. Look how fast it comes back. I didn't even realize. Whoa. That's great. Wow. Yeah, don't underestimate how good Leviathan is here. Jesus. Really good. We're gonna Siddle? Oh, not Siddle that much though. Alright, Ifrit. I hope you're ready to fight. I think we're only going to be fighting as Ifrit here. Considering I have no potions, I would like it. Yeah, here we go. Maybe one more fight here? No. This is it. Get a picture before heading in. The final big fight. This could be a good thumbnail. I do want Leviathan in the picture though, I think, so maybe not. Or I could put like Leviathan in the background, like as a shadow effect. I don't know. Oh. He's a baby, he's not gonna understand you, he doesn't know what hurt means. Oh fuck! Those are much bigger than the ones before. Run, 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 run. Why do we have to get close in before becoming a freak? Let's become a freak now! Oh my god! There's no more pathway, Clive. Just become a freak. We don't need to get any closer. Oh fuck.
Come on then. No more hiding.
It's like the microwave corridor from MGS4. How are we gonna get in there? We've got to like become a reverse tornado and it'll equalize out. Were you gonna try and negotiate first before becoming Ifrit? Because I'm gonna point out, Clive, that is a dominant. Oh wow! Look at this noodly boy. Oh wow. I think it'd be difficult to like one up the one from 15, but that's a very cool design.
This isn't what I want.
I mean, this is gonna be more of a fight than a one from 15, which is just like a cinematic battle. Hey, you don't have to kill him. Yeah, you fought dominants like this and not killed them. Once, actually. I gotta remember how to play as Ifrit. Fucked. Da, 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 da. Of course we're gonna start this song. I mean, this is the iconic fucking Eikon theme in this. I love this song so much. Da dun da dun da dun dun da da dun da dun. Munch. Oh no! I'm not tasty. I'm a fire guy. This is a perfect like elemental weakness to Ifrit, by the way. Like water versus fire. Ow! Munch, delicious. Delicious Ifrit Eikon meat. Whee! Okay, we're in the tornado now, I think. Monkey. Ah! Where are we? Look at this thing. Is there any ground? Or we're gonna do like a dive sequence like in Kingdom Hearts. Ooh. Oh, we're doing the part from the beginning of the game! I don't remember what any of this is. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. He didn't like that. Yeah, remember this. Ow! Dude! This is cool so far. Oh, camera, you alright, camera? Oh, get out of that! No, Clive! Hi. That's cool looking. Bird mode. Wow. He doesn't enjoy that. You're an angry boy. Oh my god, hi. Leviathan, Leviathan. They have to do that song here. If I hear that, I'm going to be like, I mean, Soken's going to do it because it will happen with Omega. If we're going to get that, we're going to get something very similar to it. The question is, though, is there going to be a reference to the Eden raid? Because in Eden, he kind of, yeah, Soken didn't compose the Eden Leviathan song. Maybe he like gave guidance to it, but I don't think he composed it. Grand Fall. Okay. Oh, okay. Hard to work out when he's attacking and when he isn't here, to be honest, but it's fine. Punch, punch. No, Clive! Ultimate is watching this now, like with a big old eye. He's like, oh fuck. Oh my god! Oh, Clive. We gotta do all that again. Where are you going? Oh, it's a laser. I didn't realize it was a laser. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah. That's how you dodge that. Okay, right. He like flew off the screen. He just died. Fucked me up. That's the first time I died. I was being very cautious about how much firelight I was using. You gotta go out of it. It's like an Elden Ring move. The final boss in Elden Ring's favourite move. Ah! Oh, Clive! Here's what you gotta do, Clive. When you feel like you're fighting a foe who's immeasurably powerful and he fires water at you, you just gotta keep using your fire beam and not fucking miss, Clive! Okay, get out of that. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to get hit by that. Meanwhile, Joey's just like chilling out back at town, having a cup of tea with Joshi trying to hit on Shula again, probably. And I'm just over here like falling down a giant vortex of water. I sure hope that Clive's okay. Wonder what Ganon's up to! Yeah, I dodged the wrong way though. The game was nice about it at least. There we go. I'm glad I finally figured out how that move works. Get lasered, you big old noodle. This is for all those fucking times in Eden where you destroyed the platforms and like half the party fell off the edge. Or like during the normal raid where you have to try and get out of that fucking... You have to kill enough eddies to get the shield to appear before everyone got wiped out. Ah! Okay, now we do need a heal. You're rude. You cock. Oh no, no. Oh, let's keep doing that. That wasn't a lot of damage. But I mean, it was almost 1 million. But it didn't feel like a lot of damage. We done? Yeah, we're done. Our big old doggy. I still can't go over how much if we're in this dog looks like a giant, like, it looks like a giant fire dog. What are you doing? Oh shit, here we go, music's going out. Shallow water?
What is this?
Oh! Oh, okay, hello. Da 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 da. It's kind of like Find the Flame a little bit. More of a perk version of it though. You get kind of pirate instruments in there too. In my defense game, how do you... Oh yeah, it's this. No, how do you do big dodge? How do you do big dodge with different... How do you do big dodge? How do you do big dodge? Oh my god. Yeah, what's it called, game? Dodging like wildfire. Okay, it's LT. I forgot how to do that. Okay, maybe a small little tutorial at the beginning of this might have been nice, because people haven't played this in a while. Oh, okay, you gotta jump. It's gonna be a phase 3 here, right? Because it's already done a little bit of his HP part. Even though this is gonna be the rest of the fight. Salt spray. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, let's not go right towards him, shall we? Ah! Twat. You cock. A little bit worried about how much healing we have left. Keep running away! Oh god, no! I'm not gonna fell for it again! No. You don't get to do that, buddy. Oh, that was cheeky. At least we get all our firelight back. Assuming that was a checkpoint. Yeah, it was, right. Hey! You are cheeky. Big old Godzilla noises. Very good, Clive. Yeah! Yeah! Oh shit, no! I'm coming for you. Did it? I can't! No! I'm sorry, my lord. Keep failing that move. Can't do anything about it, really. Oh, God. Yeah, my turn. No, don't move. Oh, what are we doing? That insta-killed me. Was that meant to insta-kill me? I guess it was. Oh, that's not good. Oh, fuck off. DLC isn't easy, I will say. Had a fair bit of challenge to it compared to the main game and Echoes of the Fallen, I would say. Wouldn't call Echoes of the Fallen easy either, but Omega wasn't that bad, I don't think. No, you do not get a lot of time for that, do you? No, Clive! There we go. He doesn't get close enough to better hit him there. Very cheeky. I'm inside of you. Ah, don't move. No, don't move. Oh, you twat. He's getting the fuck out of there. Oh, he's in war jet now? Yeah, he is. Okay, I do not like this move. Oh, there we go. Dodged it, though. No, Clive! Ooh. I've gone past all your tricks, buddy. I was going to mention this before, but it feels like a phase 2 song. It doesn't feel like the final song. I'm not good at that. It purposely like baits you a little bit, but I forgot that we could do wildfire at all. Where are you going? Don't leave. Oh! Cheeky. Oh, God. Keep doing that, Leviathan. You need to cease that. That's not fun. Aww. You didn't get to do a fun water move on me. How terrible for you. Right. Yeah, you do get more for going to that one at the top. I didn't even realize he did, but you do. The music's going away. Oh shit.
Tired, Leviathan.
It's a baby. A baby. I would like to see the baby.
Stop this.
Ow!
Not here to play.
I don't think we're getting rid of this, Clive. Da, da, da. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
I said stop. This has gone on long enough.
Cool move. You can kind of hear the fucking, like, the, like, weird, like, crunky notes from the Leviathan song from 14. There has to be a reference to it. Soken was like, I'm not going to have one song for Leviathan, I'm going to have two. Well, to be fair, Titan got like 3 songs, and I think Hammer got like 3 songs as well. Yeah, I was gonna say, can you do it 3 times, please? Thank you. The song's called this figure's called Troubled Waters. The sea rises in fire. Cool. The game is like lagging out like crazy right now. 3? Yeah, I mean, you haven't given me a whole lot of time to do on this game. 1. Oh, heal. I can heal. Right. Oh. Yeah, Clive, we didn't really have a whole lot of time for this. Oh, fucking hell. Is that game over? Oh, fuck. Really? I don't know how I could have done that any faster. Okay. Maybe I could use my precision dodges a little bit better?
Stop this. I'm not here to play.
Kit. Yeah, I might need to get more counterattacks in. Or use my other moves as fast as possible, maybe? Shit.
I said stop! This has gone on long enough!
Oh, that's not good. I can't do that. Fuck's sake. Duh. This is a big DPS check. There we go. I need to do more of that. Shit! I think we're a little bit better than off than last time. Oh no, come off it! No, we're not better off than last time. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this actually. I don't really know how I'm meant to do this faster. Oh, we lost again. I think we just got to counter attack more, maybe? I'm not sure. It's a very tight DPS check. I don't feel like I'm getting close to it. Could like do an attack to try and avoid a damage here, maybe. It's a cool game over screen. I got an idea. Okay, you're not letting me do it. That's really a cool game over screen, but also, yeah. Okay, we'll immediately start with our big attacks, I think, so that they cool down faster.
Stop this! I'm not here to play!
Let's start with Spitfire so that it comes up first. Oh, I didn't get it. Fuck! It's so hard to time that thing! You'd be surprised how hard it is to time that. I think 3 hits and charge move works quite well. Yeah, I want to get more of that counter attack in, but it's not a lot of time to do it. Oh, we have to go around this because I don't think I can dodge all of it. Okay, or not. Oh, fuck! Sake, cannot get hit by that. I don't have the time to get hit by it. Fuck's sake! Oh! Oh, it lags out to... Okay, one small thing is, it gets really laggy there. But the FPS drops and the attacks are so much slower and harder at the time. I cannot do the charge move there. Yeah, look at this! It's fucking the frame rate's going down. Oh! Okay, yeah. Okay, we just gotta... Yeah, I'm not even getting close. Come on, come on, come on. Just like, give me a little more time here, maybe. Alright, we lost. I think I need to Google this. We're gonna give it one more attempt, but like... That's really... I think I have to precision dodge everything. Yeah, Clive, I'm well aware. Maybe if you did more damage, Clive, maybe then we wouldn't be in a situation, wouldn't we? Yeah, so I think the issue is when I keep getting hit by the moves, but I don't want to just dodge them. Because if I dodge them and then not attack afterwards, we don't get the time to hit him. I need to precision dodge it. All the moves I need to precision dodge. The timing on some of them are really weird, but I'm gonna have to learn because, yeah, otherwise we're not gonna do enough damage. We need to start with my main moves and get with him quickly, Clive. God, I wish you wouldn't like stop like mid fucking move, Clive. I could start with Spitfire like immediately because it is a laser move that is right next to him. Also, I need to public time all of these. Fucking hit him. I'm right next to him, game. There is no excuse for that. Yeah, then do that after. This quite works quite well. That was almost instant that time. Yeah, we're not doing it. I've already fucked up enough to not do it.
I said stop! This has gone on long enough!
Fuck off! Just kill me. And they're not going to do enough damage to kill me. Yeah, this is the issue as well now, where I've taken so much damage in this, where I have to just keep going, even if I know I'm going to lose. Do it. Can you do it immediately, please, Clive? Thank you. I need all the milliseconds I can get here, to be honest. You do get a shield draw on that move, which is nice. We're not doing this. It's already fucked. I missed with that move. Yeah, the game gets like slower here too. Yeah, you can say that, Clive. Does it stop time when I do that? It does. No, it doesn't. It does something a little bit. Okay, I got an idea. We immediately start the laser. Yeah, not a big fan of this. This DPS is way too tight. They could have gone and making this a little bit nicer, I think. But I can't really complain about it because we have to do it. At this point, it's just a matter of doing enough damage to him. Anyway, we're going to immediately start a Spitfire because we don't need to be right next to him to do that, and we need to be right next to him to do Brimstone. Spitfire, not Spitfire.
Stop this!
I was in mid-attack. I couldn't have done anything there. That might have been like bad actually. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like getting hit when I'm like in an attack animation. Oh, fuck. I'm kind of glad I didn't get it off actually, because that might have fucked me over.
This has gone on long enough!
I was pressing fucking dodge! I couldn't even fucking see anything there. There was still smoke after that move. Oh, please. Oh, fuck you. It's better fucking hit him. Good. You started that early! What the? You started early! He started the move early. Okay, yeah, I got hit a few times there. Oh, fuck off, you. Yeah, I need to Google it. Like, I think I'm doing a good amount of damage here, and I think I've got a general idea of how. But what is the DPS check in this? Yeah, I don't care about this. I just care about breaking through the shield. Use Spit Flare immediately. Use Wild Flare to keep approaching. Make sure. Use Square Triangle. Square Triangle. Square Triangle. Square Triangle on Leviathan. I didn't know there was a triangle attack. Wait, do you mean... Okay, I think you mean... Okay, right. Okay, right. Use a Brim as soon as they are available. Use the combo from step 4 as re-engaging. Use Brim as soon as they're available. If you better be you're under fire. Okay, right. So it's alternate between light attacks. I didn't even know that fucking Bahamut. If it had a fucking swing attack. Oh my god. Yeah, can you not sit there for like 20 seconds? Oh, fucking. Yeah! Good fucking advice, game! What is the combo you want me to do there? Because it is not fucking square triangle, square triangle. Triangle, square triangle, square triangle. It has not the combo. Because he doesn't do it.
I said, stop.
Can't use Brimstone right next to him either. Oh, this fight is kind of a pain in the ass, actually. I can't believe that is the combo that does enough damage here. Not gonna be enough. Never mind, it was enough. Yeah, that was egregious. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, no, I understand. Like, that, yeah, okay, sure. That makes fucking sense. What could I have done there? I just move again. Good. Da, 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 da. What the fuck is this then? I hate this. No, please let me use my weird magic card. What the fuck is that? What's happened to me? Well, I've got like a giant like laser penis. No, let me use my one move that's apparently the strongest move I have. I can't fucking believe that. That's the strongest move I have. Da 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 da. Love how the song's like building on itself actually. I don't understand that move. Fucking hell, Leviathan. Give me a chance to hit you now, please. I'd love that. Be so beautiful. And yes, I am going to be using this combo now because apparently it's the best combo I have. Can't believe this! This doesn't even work. Na, 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 na. Holy shit. You can hear his like mouth like chomping as he tries to bite me. What the fuck? What's that like fucking like tail whack he just did there? Don't understand this move. Don't move, go away, please. He wants to. He wants to go away. Oh, cheek. Okay, he didn't waste my attack actually. What's happening now? QTEs? I'm a little bit nervous now, considering that DPS check from before.
You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
It's raining. Water spout. Don't give me control. Am I going around it? Okay, I'm going around it. Oh, am I not going around it? Okay, that's how it works. Okay, right. God, I wish you could like do this a little bit more, Clive. Oh, look at the ground. That's cool. I thought the anger he sees. He's an angry boy. We're doing it 2 times. Good stun locking game. I couldn't do anything there. Oh no, fuck off with this move. Went to jump or something? I have no idea. Oh my god. Buddy, can I like get a single hit in? No? Okay, we're just doing this. Right, good. No, he's just doing a lot of big moves over and over again. Oh! My turn. Angry seas, now like angry flower. Don't go away. He did it again. He did it fucking again. Oh, you are a massive penis. You know that, right? In the air. Okay. Oh, what was it staggering him? You just saw me like fucking just spamming the button, like please. Please, my lord. Oh, come on, no, do more damage. No, do more damage than this. I'm hoping that was a DPS check. And we are like in the final phase of this fight now. Please be in the final phase of this fight with QTEs. No. 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 QTEs?
Not this time.
Happening. Terrifying. Not me. I spent like 20 minutes trying to make it stop the move from going off.
If that's what you want.
I'd love it if we could just like show yes. Yeah. Time to extinguish this water. Someone bring the fire extinguisher.
You've had your fun, Leviathan.
It was not, however, fun for me. I mean, I enjoyed most of the fight. What the fuck is that, Clive? You gonna spirit bomb him?
It's time you went back to sleep.
Maybe we don't do that to the baby, though. Yeah, I got another one for you. He like ran into the move so you could hit him while stopping his shield. That was cool. Nice job, Clive. Leviathan tamed. I'd bloody hell well hope so. Fucking hell. I'm sweating. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, they made the DLC fights pretty hard, I will say. It does kind of show to me I won't be doing the roguelike thing they have at the end here. I don't like roguelikes that much, to be honest. But that was fun. It just lands in the water. Oh no, we'll land in the thing. Clive. I think someone needs a good McDonald's after that. I'm glad he's fallen down slowly and not fast. We can tell him so many wonderful stories when he grows up. Like the time he almost destroyed the entire village for using tsunami. You had a really cool fight with a person called Clive, but your DPS check sucked. Well, that's nice. I'm glad we get a happy ending here.
Now that was quite a tantrum.
Clive, where is he?
He's in my hands.
Well, yes.
Doggo.
He's adorable.
Yeah, hell yeah, he is.
He is now. But did you see him a few moments ago?
That sucked.
Clive,
Silly guys.
I don't know how to thank you.
Some Aquamarine would be nice. Oh, he's crying like salty tears. This is lovely.
Right.
I'm glad we get like a bit of brevity at the end of the DLCs outside of the main story. It makes the main story kind of easier to swallow, knowing that somewhere out there someone got a happy ending. Oh, Joey got a happy end. No, Joey did not get a happy ending actually. Joey still got Torgal. Rainbow. And that is where the story ends. I don't think it is. I think there's going to be side quests as well. I don't know if I'll do all the side quests, but I'll do most of them. It depends on what they are, I guess, right?
There. He's finally asleep. The poor thing had a long day.
Don't worry, he won't have to worry about icons any longer. We'll be dealing with that very shortly.
Oh,
Also, very glad the glamour didn't go away.
Now? Now, we make things right. How? By providing Walias what he was denied. A place to learn and grow. A family to love and protect him. So that one day, when the wounds in his heart and mind have finally healed, he might decide for himself how he'd like to live the rest of his life. But until then, I'll stay by his side, come what may.
then he's a lucky boy.
Good job, Shula.
Only because he'll have the best warrior this side of the belt to teach him the battle axe.
She'll do her best.
Shula, the beast that threatened your home is tamed. The empire that threatened your people toppled.
By like themselves, basically.
Time to cast off your ancestors' glamour.
No.
And
Let's not do
retrace
that.
your
Clive, let's not do that.
Perhaps. It's not as if we have the crystals to maintain.
No. Let's not get crazy now.
But are we truly safe?
Let's keep the glamour up.
Is the world truly ready to accept us for who we are?
I mean, they can't really do otherwise. The world's kind of already screwed over.
You and yours still choose to remain.
Like, there's no empire left, basically.
We do.
Windside got screwed over.
Well, your people will always be welcome in Haven, regardless.
As will yours in the hideaway. We're allies now. If there's anything you need from us.
Not really a hideaway anymore, is it? No, we're not hiding from anything anymore. Maybe Ultima?
Kind of you
Ultima
to
knows where we are.
But we'll manage, just as we always have. Besides, I suspect you'll be needing everything at your disposal if you're going to save the world.
And we've got Leviathan now for the final boss. I'm not going to be using it, but I wonder if they added that to the final boss, Leviathan phase, because I know the Ultima uses all the different icons.
Turn what's left into a world where we can all live as equals.
A noble endeavor. And there'll be a place in this world for us, will there? For Walias.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Maybe the person we saw in the epilogue was Yes. I don't think he was, but it might have been.
Then we shall be waiting. Until the tides bear you back to shore.
Like, that's it. The rising tide. No EXP! The emblem of Haven, a hidden village with the moats of water. Their symbol is the marriage of the Eikon Leviathan, and the ceaseless will, the endless cycle of life that all must walk. Guessing we're gonna have a bunch of side quests to do now. Oh, Clive, before you leave, can you take care of 8 side quests that have appeared in the village?
Right.
I'll do some of them.
Oh, yes. Only time will tell. But I can certainly think of worse places to spend one's childhood. The moats of water are a fine people.
I sure love how little Joshua had to do in this.
Up by the Ver,
He like hit on.
Ultima spoke to me.
Yeah.
He called Leviathan his most profaned fragment.
I mean, he wasn't even created by
Told
Ultima.
me to redeem the sins that had laid him low.
Is that so? The sins of Walius's ancestors were grave indeed. To force him to prime at so tender an age.
And to freeze him in time, that he might never know what it was to live.
Pretty
I
fucked.
doubt either of those crimes was the source of Ultima's displeasure. It was that the Eikon's power had been put to another purpose than the one he intended. To him, Leviathan must have seemed an aberration.
We didn't do anything about it though.
Could that be why Ultima made no attempt to lead me to him? The fear that this profaned fragment might corrupt his vessel somehow.
Perhaps. Or perhaps he simply deemed Leviathan surplus to requirements. Having concluded that his vessel might be made to serve his purposes without the full sum of his power.
His purposes. There's no escaping them. Even here. Hidden away in Mysidia, the blessing of the crystals proved nothing but a prison. A prison into which Walius was born. And from which freedom is hard won. If the world doesn't change, if we don't change it, he'll end up suffering the same fate as every dominant who came before him.
Oh, you will, don't worry.
Then we must change it.
I won't be doing that again, but yeah, we saved the world and he gets a happy ending.
Must. And we shall.
I don't think there's been any changes to the ending, but I'll have a look before ending this episode. You're about to tell me there's going to be a bunch of like, oh no, you can tell me about this. Right, so this is the roguelike thing that the game has added. Basically, a whole bunch of fights that go after each other, and you get apparently a really good award at the end. I'm not going to be doing this, probably not even on my own time, for one main reason, that being I do not like roguelikes. And I do not like the idea of going for a challenging 20-round thing to only lose and have to restart from the beginning. That does not sound like, to me, a very fun concept in the recording. So we're not going to be doing that. I do however want to see what we get from this, so I might look at a video just to see what happens in it. But we'll see. Anyway, we got 4 side quests to do. That's not too bad. We can do 4 side quests. Oh, both of you. Oh, Shula's got a side quest with me. Hey, Shula.
You wouldn't happen to have some time on your hands?
I got plenty of time.
Only I was wondering if you might help me with something else.
Don't tell me. Another unruly dominant.
Yeah,
Not quite.
the name's Gilgamesh. Oh my god, imagine.
It promises to be quite a hunt. Care to join me?
Yeah, cool.
All right. Tell me about our quarry.
A fiendish, cold-blooded beast known as a Givra. Normally, we leave such animals well alone, and for good reason. But I have an even better reason to want its tongue.
Its tongue.
I'm gonna make moo food out of it.
Tributary. I can explain.
Certainly, Yamila.
It's been over a week since my sister gave birth to her first child.
Oh, I see. It's
Yet
the medicine.
She still isn't back on her feet. We've tried everything to restore her spirits. Physics and nostrums, the laying on of hands and of leeches, but all to no avail. The healers tell me there's only one hope left. A broth as potent as its ingredients are perilous to procure.
It isn't only Yamila's sister who stands to benefit from this, by the way. There's her baby to think of, and Walius, too. She'd agreed to be his wet nurse, you see.
I'd be glad to help.
Thank you. Our hunters have no shortage of skill, but this task calls for more than that. And it won't be achieved through weight of numbers either. The Givra is as wary a foe as it is a deadly one. 2 hunters might catch it unawares, but any more than that, and
Is it Super Boss?
Sent a league away.
Then it is decided. The 2 of you will go, while Jill and I occupy ourselves here.
Perhaps we might help prepare the broth. That would be most kind of you.
You two get on that. I'm sure you both would be great at preparing the
Time
broth.
goes fast, and so must we. There's a Givra that has claimed the ruins at the foot of the mountain as its hunting ground. But as I say, they are wary creatures. We'll need suitable bait to draw it out.
Oh, well, we'll get on it.
The flesh of a forest
I hope it doesn't stop us from doing the other quest right now.
To the forest then.
Last licks. Delicious. This is all well and good, but I do want them in my party.
There's nothing a Givra loves more than a fat haunch of ibex.
Right.
There speaks the voice of
My lord,
Have I like to taking Joshua and Gil out of my pie?
I would beg of you a service.
Certainly. What is it?
It's a long story. But before we get to that, would I be right in thinking Lady Shula told you about the witch from the north?
Only that we know that it's actually Shiva.
She said that your ancestors found her here, and that it was she who taught them the spell to stop time. She was like Walius, you know. A dominant. The Warden of Ice.
My great-grandmother suspected as much. She cared for the poor woman when the end was near. And it was she whose duty became to attend her grave.
A very, very nice little story beat, actually. I like the Shiva inclusion.
I see. And the service you would beg of me?
Well, until recently, the path to the grave had long been blocked by a fallen tree. But when our woodsmen finally found time to move it, we quickly realized it might have been better had they not.
Oh.
On trying to clear the rest of the path, you see, we discovered that a flock of bloodthirsty beasts had claimed the cliffs beyond. None of us was a match for them. But you, my lord, have proven your strength many times over. Would you drive them away from
Don't
us?
worry, I'll bring my water super soaker.
Of course. I'll see the path is made safe.
Thank you, my lord.
My lord.
The grave
Please,
is in
my
a place
lord.
called Witch Drop. To reach it, one must turn left at the Winged Wains, then follow the path around to the right, deep into the forest.
That's all well and good, and I appreciate you telling me where that is. Oh, okay, we're gonna actually get a reason for it. Okay, wait.
When our ancestors first came,
I was gonna say, it's a bit weird them telling us, 'cause we're just gonna go to the exclamation mark on the map.
Abandoned village, and it was her heartfelt wish to return there in death. So when she passed away, my great-grandmother had a stone erected for her on the cliffs overlooking the place she once called home.
How thoughtful. Well then, no time like the present. Left at the ships, then round to the right, you said.
Just so. Thank you once again, my lord. I will join you at the grave anon.
By the way, really appreciate, I mentioned this before, I really appreciate that the game did not give it the glamour, because it's nice being in a place of purple, non-purple skies for a little bit, and having to do these side quests in that like dour setting would have been a little bit miserable, I will say. So I'm glad that they made the initiative and were like, let's just allow the players to enjoy the sun a little bit longer. I know it's fake. I know that's not a real sun. I mean, it is a real sun, but it's just not got clouds around it.
Hey, mister, over here.
Hi.
Please, mister, you've got to help us.
Okay.
The village is in danger, and if someone doesn't do something, you should have seen it.
Stop. Take a deep breath and tell me everything. Starting with your name.
Sorry, my name's Eirik. When you went up to the Erevalvers with Miss Shula, I followed you.
You could have been killed.
Why did you follow
Miss Shula
us?
told us you lot were great
It's like
warriors.
there were like temple colors up there. That could have been very bad.
Stay close, like. But then I lost track of you in the woods, and that's when I saw it.
Saw what?
A great, big, dripping, drooling monster. Spitting out great spouts of water it was, that were tearing up the ground and cutting down trees.
Spouts of water. I don't recall saying anything like that in the forest.
Well, I did, and I don't ever want to see it again. You'll get rid of it, won't you?
Alright. A monster?
All right.
It's not an actual
This
monster.
creature
What is
as
it?
terrible as you claim. It could well pose a threat to the village. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, mister. It was over by the Swift one that I saw it. Maybe it's still there.
Then that's where I'll start my search. But this time, you're going to stay here. Understood?
I wouldn't go through those gates for 1000 gil. Not with that thing out there. Good luck, though.
1,000 to go, you say? Better start paying up, kid. Oh, okay, no gil. You know, showing how much money you get from these quests is kind of a nothing burger. Because it's not the money that's usually the good thing from the quest. It's usually like the item you get. Wait, you're the person who's the sick, yeah, Tala. Yeah.
Go on.
Part 2 of this quest.
After listening to the village elders and scouring every likely-looking tome in the library, I learned that not all Tombries are the same little green menaces we know and loathe. Apparently, a chosen few live to incredible ages and grow to many times the size.
Yeah, I remember firing them.
The folktales hold that it's the very eldest of these, the Tombry kings,
Oh
who
shit.
hold the curses, and that their magics bind their victims to them, that they might continue to feed on.
There's gonna be a lot of big hunts then here.
So if we slay the one that cast
So I'm gonna do
the
what I
curse,
did before, and I'm gonna be switching magics out.
That was my thinking. Yes.
Or icons out. I'm gonna be bringing in 2 different ones. I might bring in Bahamut and Ifrit,
Stronger too.
because those are the 2 I haven't really used yet.
Their followers will defend.
I could obviously bring in old
It is a perilous
Phoenix,
position,
but I think I used the Phoenix a lot at the beginning of the game.
also be Talor's only hope. What say you?
I will. Oh wait, no, I don't think you can equip Ifrit. I think you can only equip Phoenix, so I'll equip a Phoenix and
king doesn't break
Bahamut.
the curse. Mysidia will be a safer place for its removal.
Thank you.
So then, where will I find it?
Yeah, I don't know why Clive asked this, because like we're just gonna find it on the map anyway. I guess it's to prove that Clive knows where it is.
Woven the curse at the altar in Father's Fell, but as to where it is now.
Fanet, you were the one asking about Tonberries, right? Because there's a whole bloody army of them out on the cloak.
What? But why would they stray so far? And why now?
This is how the village ends. This is the whole we like deal with the Leviathan and a whole troop of tomboys appear and just go through the village.
Right. Thank you. And please, be careful.
Reign of Pain. Right. Yeah, good. But also, where's this quest? Reign of Pain is right there. Right, we'll start with Reign of Pain, since it's right outside. But we're going to go into our gears. Ooh, Toga. Toga. And we'll bring in Leviathan, obviously. I'm going to keep Deluge. I quite like Deluge. And we'll also bring in Tsunami as well. Oh yeah, you can't have Ifrit. Okay, right. Phoenix. Yeah, I don't really use Will otherwise that much, so it'd be good to use that a little bit more. And Scarlet Cyclone. And then finally, Bahamut. And we'll use Satellite. And Flare Breath. Right. You said it was right outside. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, my good sirs. I'm a little bit worried that this path is inaccessible. I guess there might be more side quests after this one. I don't know if I'll do them. We'll see. I like the side quests in this game, but I don't, like, have that much investment in doing them all right now. They're very dry and slow.
But they won't be coming any closer.
Right. Oh. That's not the right one. Oh my god! I think we are finished, Shula. I also think bringing Shula along has made it so we can't have anyone else in this. But that's fine. Me and Shula can hang out a little bit.
That should buy Haven some time at least.
Clive, are you all right?
Hi.
Fine. We've taken care of the immediate threat.
Thank the tides. I was worried I was going to lose you both. Till he took a sudden turn for the worse just after you left.
What? Is he?
No, he's hanging on. I fear the Tombury King may have begun the cursing ritual again. In earnest this time. And I can't imagine their being here as a coincidence. I think it might be happening on this very mountain.
Imagine, like,
If it is,
you're streaming this game and this is like someone's first experience of 16, and then you just hear the word Tombury King,
Pray for both of you.
and they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Okay, now I think we're gonna go up there. Let's go! White Heart.
Come on.
Back in Bosia. I want to ride my chocobo. Oh, oh, up this mountain. It's...
Come on then.
Oh, I don't have to fight them. Okay, right.
Crave an audience with your king.
Tomboys, everyone. Oh! What are you doing, Mr. Satellite? You're not doing anything right now. Here they are. Oh, look at that one. That's the magic one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh! Oh! No. I wonder how Joshua feels about me using his powers right now without him. Probably like, Clive. Like, oh, we're you know, we're bros, but why don't you don't need to use those powers. I could be here with you, helping you out, you know. No. Go away, Joshua. I don't want you with my pie right now. That's funny. I want to actually use Deluge there, not this move, but that's fine. It's already dead. I know where we're going up to the map, that area we couldn't get into before. Big green circle. One of the biggest green circles I've seen in the entire game. It's a shame we can't see Sandbreck from here, or that the Orflam from here. But it's fine, we don't need to, I guess. It's very silly that we're killing these, like, goofy little guys with a war super soaker. They're not as goofy. I mentioned this on a stream yesterday that I like the designs. They work for a different sort of niche when it comes to weird, creepy creatures. But I kind of prefer their original designs just because their kind of cute attire and stature make them a little bit more intimidating when he just insta-kill you. Like that, I think that's the whole point of a tomboy, isn't it? To like throw you off guard a little bit. I mean, it only works the first time. After that, it's like, oh god, you just feel constant dread whenever this guy appears. And then someone else sees it, it's like, why are you so scared of this little guy? And then you find out they just kill you instantly with a knife, and yeah. it's an endless cycle of, this is Final Fantasy. You got these like awful little guys with knives appearing, killing you constantly.
Still no sign of the king. Could Fanat have been wrong?
Maybe it's gonna be around this corner we can now get to. Shit. It's funny. Fucking hell, Clive.
Well, that's a lot of Tombreys.
I love that little run cycling, that's very good. Come on, everyone get in behind its breath. You also want to come in here, buddy, don't worry. You all get a kill out in here, it's fun. You gonna help me at all right now, Satellite? There you go. God, it's so unreliable. We did it. Now we still got to kill the king, I think.
Looks like that's the last of them.
What did you not understand about Tombury King, Clive?
Out here anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say we've got to go into cave.
But beastmen do like dark places.
Bit rude. Not all of them do. But these ones especially do. What is the usefulness of Satellite? What do you even do? Oh, it's like magic based. Attack any enemy on which Clive uses magic. Any enemy on which Clive uses magic. So this, I guess? Interesting. Okay. I'll try and use some more magic then, so we can use Satellite a little bit more. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Here we go. It's time.
Well, I'll be damned.
Got like a dark aura around him. They got a little crown. Or is that too silly? He does have a little crown. He's terrifying looking though. He isn't silly at all. I hate him. He's like how 15 made Gilgamesh serious. But good. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh fuck. We're gonna immediately start with a Satellite.
Sorry, Your Majesty, but your reign ends here.
Dude. Everyone's Greg! Oh, hi. Oh! Torgal's so unhappy. I think those guys kill me instantly. Hi. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I think those guys do kill you instantly. Okay. They don't have a lot of HP. Oh, fuck. That isn't great. Nice try, asshole. They all dead now? God, I hate this. I hate this camera angle. He could be anywhere. He could be anywhere. Get deluged, asshole. Get tsunami'd, asshole. I don't think any damage so far. I'm sorry, Malakev. Gogo wants his move back. Chula. Dun 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 dun. I forgot how good a battle theme is in this game. Dun 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 dun. It's so much like 8's battle theme. Has to be like a love-led 8's battle theme. Smells like Key's toasty. Yeah, no, you guys don't get to exist. How many are you gonna summon? Whoa! I don't like you just standing there and taking it. He's horrible, I hate him. Taking no damage so far, by the way. This is quite fun, actually. Do you do that, Shula? What are you doing right now? Oh! Twat! Rude. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Ow! Just making sure they haven't stumbled anymore. Terrified if he has. Don't teleport. Oh, you waited until I fucking did the move. I do enjoy how fast the luge comes back. He doesn't do anything during this move, he just kind of sits there. Super Soaker! Oh my fucking god, he got an achievement called Super Soaker! Oh! I love Final Fantasy 16! Rude. Come on. Uh-oh. That's cool. Can't fucking see anything right now, though. Oh, fuck. More. More. Oh, no. Get hit by all the magic in the entire fucking world, buddy. Oh my god. Sneak preview of where he was going to be there. Holy damage, Batman. Oh my god. Enjoy! This fucking clusterfuck! That move is straight from Elden Ring. That like fucking purple lightning purple dagger throw. Look at this Malekith's move. Ow! Enjoy magic. Okay, I kind of moved to kind of like satellite now, considering I know how it works. It's fun just to throw like infinite magic at an enemy. Notched Tang. Or Tomboy, a creature driven by its pure, unadulterated hate for those who have slain his brethren. The sharp blade is ultimately a gauge of his commitment. The more honed his edge, the more honed the killer's intent. Must it not be very honed then?
It's done. Which means the curse should be broken. Let's see how...
Let's go see how he's doing. I'm sure he's alive. He's dead. Tomboys have taken him from us.
Clive! Is it done then?
Maybe.
Yes. I was going to ask if there had been any change in Talor's condition, but judging by that smile on your face, I think I already know the answer.
You do? Talor! He's back!
Thank you, my lord. I can never repay you for
Finally, I can speak again, and I'm surprised he said there's a photo after all that coughing he did.
I'm just glad the curse is
Doesn't sound like MGS4 Snake.
Thank you so much for saving me.
I'd like to know, though, if you don't mind my asking,
I shouldn't have done that.
why did
No.
you seek the Tomboy's help in the first place?
Yeah, I want to know this.
Oh, that...
I wonder why this person who went to Sambreck chose to curse someone from Sambreck.
Trading days. The Sons of Griga arrested me in Oriflamme, chained me up in a lightless cell with a great sword hung over my head, ready to fall if I didn't confess. Though they never said to what. I didn't, of course. So eventually they just let me go. And I never told a soul. Tried to forget it ever happened. But then you came along and the sight of your sword brought it all flooding back. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't hardly breathe, and I thought that if I gave my old chain to the Tomboys, maybe they could take all that pain away. All that anger. But it only made it worse.
Oriflamme has fallen. And the men who tortured you likely
I mean,
fell dead.
Oriflamme's still kind of standing. It's one of the few kingdoms that are still around. Like, people could still live there if they wanted to.
I might have spared everyone a lot of trouble. I'd convinced myself that you were like them.
But because the crystal was destroyed, I guess it maybe got overrun of monsters, maybe?
You're not. Far from it. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Egg. Reverse egg. Reverse egg is like a chicken. That's just what a reverse egg is. I think. Maybe. That's a pretty shot.
Clive, there's something I need to tell you. After we parted ways on the path to the cloak, I went straight back to Talor and explained to him what you were doing on his behalf. And just like that, his pain began to fade.
What do you mean? Just like that? The Tombury King would have still been alive. I had to contend with dozens of his minions before I found him.
Then, perhaps one of them warned him of your coming and he broke off his ritual. Or, perhaps, knowing that an outsider was...
You say he was faking his coughing?
...from Talor's heart. I know, from experience, that many illnesses are not wholly physical.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, there's a thing called a mental cough.
At least in part.
I'm just kidding around.
Was there ever really a curse then? Or was Talor simply suffering?
He had anime sickness. He was suffering from him not having an anime flashback in a while. It was like Joshua.
The difference it makes. I suppose we'll never know.
Maybe not. But this much I do know. It was your strength and your selflessness that healed his heart in the end.
I'll be sure to tell my healer friend when I get home.
Or a column. Right. 3 more side quests to go. Let's head over and do them all at once. I wonder if they'll be as hard as that one. Probably not. Well, maybe the hunt. And then I dreamed. The dream of childhood.
A storm for the ages, that was.
Should have been in the middle of it. The eye of the storm. Although usually in the eye of the storm it isn't as intense.
Let's go.
But I guess that's kind of the point, isn't it? Ew. Well, they're all quite next to each other, to be fair. We'll start with the left one, which is the last licks.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Where will we find them?
Further in.
I heard bubble.
Thanks, Cal.
Really, guys? You don't want to do this. Like, you don't want to. You fucked up by even, like, looking at Clive. Oh, look at Torgo right now! Torgo's enjoying a good soak in the water! Wow! What a good boy. Also, doesn't Torgo count as, like, a hunter? Should you not be with us right now? I'm not complaining about it, but you know. Buddha Torgo's here with us right now.
Come on.
For fuck's sake, the reason I came here was for the aquamarine. There we go.
This is the mineral Pavar was talking about. The one that rings out like a...
Also, when we first got this item, they mentioned that the positions were different between this mode and Final Fantasy mode, which suggests that they are always in the same positions. And with that in mind, we could just like Google what they are.
Back to the stables, Carl.
Is this it? No. No, Clive. We don't want to take Ambrosia back to the stables. We need Ambrosia. Fuck's sake. No.
These will do nicely.
Oh, buddies. Ah! That's what I was waiting for, by the way. Oh, that one back there is watching all its friends turn into fucking Swiss cheese. It's just sitting there like, I regret my life choices. It fucking ran away. Oh my god. Let me kill you for you. Oh no, oh buddy. Oh, we're a monster. Clive, you're a fucking menace to society. We have to kill all 4 of them? Don't be like, oh, this majestic creature. If only we didn't have to kill them.
Return to the sea.
You can't! Surely we've killed like 15 of these guys. You can't like pray to it and then like allow me to do tsunami on 15 of these enemies. Can't do that. Oh my god.
Then. What next?
Next, we pay a visit to the Dark Gate to pick some local weed. It'll help disguise our scent.
Dark Gate. We go further in, I guess. This door always shut.
You deserve a rest.
Who's closing all these doors right now? So pretty. Also, like, actually accurate to that area when we went up there.
Growing somewhere around here. Look for the golden leaves.
Found them. Well, exclamation mark found them for me.
Is this it?
Aye, that's the stuff. Crush the leaves between your fingertips and rub them on your clothes.
But
If you insist.
come on, Clive, we've had like all sorts of muck on these clothes. When's the last time we cleaned them? I mean, I guess we got in a Leviathan shower for a little bit. Why are you annoyed about this, Clive?
You could have warned me about the smell.
Like corruption, isn't it? We'll have an honor guard of flies before long. But it'll stop the Givra from noticing us. Its nose will tell it we're nothing but a feast.
Oh, you weren't going to tell Clive about that, though, were you?
I feel so much better.
We can wash it off afterwards. If there's one good thing about the Givra choosing the ruins for its hunting ground, it's that there's plenty of fresh water nearby.
Right, well. I'm enjoying all this hunting advice from Shula. I like Shula, she's a cool character. A very 14 character who's got just enough
Safe.
development. I heard that noise. Buddies. Oh, buddies. You shouldn't have. I had to try and angle it so I get all 3 of them in this move. Oh no. They sure are. Lovely. But yeah, he's the sort of character that is written just enough to be likable, but not really beyond that point. Like, I like Shula, but I wouldn't like put her in my top 10 favorite 16 characters. And this kind of happens a lot in 16 actually, and 14 to a certain extent. They make the characters just likable enough where you don't really want them to come back, because that means they don't have to fight them to come back in the story. But if they do appear again, it would be nice.
Marking his territory.
Something was. A curl, maybe.
Scorpion friends. This is a classic 14 quest, by the way. Running around, picking up things in 4 different locations and inspecting them. I think that's my issue with it. They're just so similar to 14, and 14 it makes sense because for the most part you can do the quest at your own pace, but because all the dialogue is voiced here, and you don't really want to skip through it, it becomes a lot slower and a bit meandering. It's just so dry, and I'm just sitting here like, I feel like I'm doing this out of obligation to the game rather than actually enjoying the story content. Hence why we're only doing these four. If more side quests appear, we're not doing them. I don't think there are. I think these are the last four here, but yeah, we're only gonna do these four. I already have my PTSD from doing those 7 hours of side quests at the end of the game. To be fair, not all of them are bad. Like, there was some generally really good story in there. It just becomes a situation, though, where I'm only doing it out of obligation to the game and liking 16. 16 has earned that kind of attention, I guess, to some extent. I wonder if it's going to appear in this giant arena. Nah. That would be too obvious.
These look like a predator's tracks. You can clearly make out the claws.
And not just any claws. These belong to a Givra. There's no mistaking that.
And it's right over there.
We'll lay the bait here.
Let's hope our friend is hungry.
They're always hungry. Uber Eats. This is just Uber Eats, but they put it on the wrong door, and then those people eat it. Like the savages they are.
Still no sign.
Patience, Clive. Hunting's not something you can rush.
Have you stalked these beasts before?
Why do you even have to ask that, Clive?
Givras are fast, so the job called for a bearer. But even with my knack, it was a close-run thing.
Not many leaders would take such risks for their people.
Yeah, it's interesting that you're doing this.
Says the man who battled an Eikon to save a boy he barely knew. It is the way of the moats of water to use what gifts we've been given for the good of all. And I gather it's your way too.
It was Sid, the man whose name I bear. He fought for his people and their future with every fibre of his being. And I'm just following in his footsteps.
Oh, Sid.
In many ways,
Clive.
you remind me of him.
Me?
Yeah, a little bit.
You're confusing daring.
Just, you know, you haven't, like, smoked 20,000 cigars.
Quiet. Something's coming.
You can just about hear Sid's theme in the background there. Oh, wow. Look at that pointy boy.
Finally arrived.
The Durgan.
Shall we greet him?
And guess what Durgan was like to meet? The king of Durgans. Bahuma? Oh, I love him. I don't want to kill him. He can be my friend. Really? Oh, do you attack a lot? That'd be great, actually. Yeah, you do attack a lot. Lovely. You want to like, make using Bahama here a lot easier. Whoa! You fucking nerd, Clive. Ow! I can barely see anything. Mistake. Similar to the actual wyverns, they attack twice.
I needed that.
Yeah, keep walking! Toggle! Ow! 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 Shit, Clive. There you go. There you go. Oh, or sit there in a situation. You twat. You cock. My health is just going for like so much healing right now. I'm not even doing anything with it. Shit. Shit. I don't know what you're doing right now, Sheila. No, Clive. There's so much shit going on. By the way, I've got this now. Got this now. Got this now. Enjoy. I don't know why we're trying to burn a dragon alive. It feels inconsequential, but you know. Good hits, Clive. Oh, buddy. Nice. I was say, do we get anything for that? This took a while to get items. Like, what should we give the player? Ah.
You weren't exaggerating when you said
I
that.
don't think it was that bad.
They're forces of nature, all right.
The Tombi King was far worse. I guess Tombi was an actual hunter, wasn't it?
Life has calmed.
We didn't get the da 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 at the beginning of that fight. What are you doing?
O roaring torrent, son of storms, may your spirit run free in the open ocean. This flesh I claim, that your gifts might rain down upon us this
Now
day,
let me take
and our
its
river
tongue.
flow in spate once more.
It does have a very mighty tongue. I don't need to hear that. I don't need to hear that. Don't need to.
Well,
I have his tongue now.
return to the village. We must get this tongue to Yamila before it spoils.
Yeah, we are going to teleport because I think the other quests are right next to the village entrance. So, let's use this little teleport. One of the best features this game has now. I kind of wish was in the actual game, but it's fine. We can teleport back over here. I wonder if that works like between areas or it has to be in the same area to teleport back. Hi.
Tributary, my lord. Did all proceed as planned?
It sure did.
Yeah. One Geaver tongue, as promised.
For centuries, people of the north have brewed teas made with tongue of Grieve to cure myriad ailments of both body and mind, much to the chagrin of the region's Guave, who rarely survived the removal process. Diabolical. Those Durgans should be allowed to have tongues. Stop stealing their tongues.
Thank you. I shall add it to the broth at once. By your leave, tributary.
If there is anything else that we can do to help, you need only ask.
No, no.
This also gives me a chance to get the rest of my party back.
Than I can ever
But
repay.
I like having Shula around. Shula's good. We did 2 quests of her, and we did the other 2 of the rest of the party.
You have, Clive, for my family. I only regret that I have nothing to offer you in return.
Kind of weird, right? Because technically the baby is her ancestor, but now she's treating it as her son.
Grateful to you
For what?
I guess we just kind of ignore that aspect of it.
for welcoming my friends and I into your midst, for showing us how your people live, for reminding me that the world we strive to create, where bearers can live alongside their fellow men in peace and comfort, is no mere fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
I'd hardly call it comfort. Every day is a struggle. Though we do at least struggle together, it's true.
As must we all. I only ask that you remember the cost of using your gifts as a bearer. I know that you feel it's your duty to do whatever you can to help your people. But you have a child to think about now. And Wallis has lost enough.
He has.
I shall bear that in mind.
Make sure you give him all the delicious food, and he gets a very happy upbringing.
If there is anything else that we can do to help,
And we've got 2 more side quests to do.
you know.
Oh, you want to do more side quests, Clive? Let me unlock them for you. No, I didn't ask for that. No. Clive, you fucked up. Sid? Is that you? Oh. For Odin? Don't you want to tell us, Shula? No, I was joking. No, I was joking. I didn't actually want another side quest. Fuck. Let's go unlock it. Oh, we're stuck in the side quest pit. Hi. Shula, I thought we were done.
No, it has to be him.
What has to be who? If you, don't mind my asking.
It's not your asking, I mind. It's my explaining. But I don't see any other way around it. You see, when a baby is born here, we hold a ceremony to welcome them. The rite of immersion, we call it. But I don't know whether Walius was ever afforded that courtesy. What is abundantly clear, though, is that my ancestors never welcomed him as one of us. And I want to change that.
The water looks so good.
The problem is, the ceremony requires 3 ministrators, the baby's parents and a witness. As tributary, the role of witness would normally fall to me, but being Walius's close,
Wait, you're gonna have to find a father?
I must play the role.
I mean, we're a witness.
So you want me to serve as witness in your stead?
That's right. A witness must be a trusty guardian, ready to steer the child.
I mean, we literally saved him. I think there's no better witness in this case.
Which is why I thought of you.
No! No! For fuck's sake! Clive! You awkward man! Do I have to watch his entire cutscene again?
So
a witness.
it would be my honor.
Thank you, Clive.
I mean, I guess that's there in case you want to do the quest later on in the story. But like, why wouldn't you just unlock it? There's no reason not to unlock the quest.
I have a younger brother. He should be making ready for the rite as we speak, though whether he is or not.
unreliable younger brother.
Please do. If he's anything like his sister, I'm sure we'll get on famously.
I'll bid him come to the Witten Hall. Will you wait for us there?
Mm-hmm.
Gladly.
Okay, I want to do this quest because it is actually linked to the main story a little bit. Let's have a little pet Torgal, just to help me get through these. Yeah, you're a good boy and you love the pets because you're the bestest of boys ever. I thought it was her. Oh yeah, this is definitely an important quest because everyone's here.
Clive, my brother.
If it isn't my old mate Sid.
You?
So you do remember me.
Who the fuck is this?
Even stripped of my cunning disguise. I'm touched.
You two know each other.
I don't know who this is.
My friends and I crossed paths with your brother on our hunt for the dusk.
Wait, it's him?
During which we saved his life. 3 times.
Holy fucking shit.
For who's counting? All I know is when Shula mentioned she'd called in Sid the Outlaw to help young Walyas, I could be sure that the
This makes all the sense now. He comes from this place.
Haven't seen you in action back
That's such a great little connect. Okay, I'm glad of this quest.
what you're capable of.
So the mercenary you met in the Sage Spire, that was Clive. And he saved your life. That's a rather different story from the one you told me. And a far likelier one at that. It would appear my family owe you twice over. Whether they admit it or not. Honestly, Fammy, would it kill you to tell the truth once in a while?
This is adorable. Yeah, he didn't have white hair. I don't think he did anyway.
Save the recriminations until
How did he like
after
dye it? Did he
several
like wear contacts as well?
Speaking of which,
It's a contrivance, but I don't mind it. I don't know if they planned it. They must have planned it, maybe. I don't know.
Simple, really. We each say a short prayer and anoint the child's head with holy water.
Nothing too onerous then.
Not about the rite
Onerous,
itself,
not onerous.
no. But it does call for some preparation. One of the witness's responsibilities is to collect the holy water, you see. 3 phials for the 3 ministrators, each taken from a particular place. Don't worry, though. It's not as if you have to go alone. I can show you the
Go
way.
alone.
I'd appreciate that.
Famiel, you stay here and ready the Witten Hall.
Leave it to me.
His accent's not the same either.
Anything Jill and
I
can
don't
do
think
to
they
assist
intended
you?
on doing this, but the connection makes
Be
sense.
glad to help.
Maybe they wrote Echoes of the Fallen first and then realised they could have applied the story to this. No, wait, no. Stop taking Joey and Joshua off my party.
For it, shall we? There are 3 types of holy water that we must collect. The water of the mountain, of the river, and of the sea. We take the water of the mountain from the spring atop Maiden's March. The water of the river from the course that flows through the ruins of River's Meet. And the water of the sea from the shallows of Tailwind Bay. Here are the phials we'll be using in the ceremony.
Thank you. I don't know why we need to make mention of that, but sure.
I'm ready to leave whenever you are.
Oh, we're Shula again. Lovely. Yeah, we will fast travel over here. And I guess we'll do the other side quest while we're out. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this. This is actually a really cool addition. Again, like, the difficulty is that these side quests are not bad. Story-wise, some of them are really cool. But a lot of them are really dry and simple. And you get some great little story beats in there too. I mean, I got very invested in a lot of these side quests. One of them especially involving that desert town and getting really angry. Yeah, don't worry about me. Careful, Clive, you gotta be careful now, innit? I'm also glad I did that side quest right now and went back because it meant we didn't have to...
Stay back! I'm warning
Oh, Famio, what are you doing over here?
Come on.
Oh no, the temple card. I don't want to fight this thing. Famiol! Wait, that's not Famiol. Why are you here?
Help? What help? Nobody's coming to... Help?
We're here to
That
help.
looks like tougher meat to me. Oh my, the cat face.
Attention on us.
Oh no, I don't want to fight this thing. Come on, buddy. Whoa. Going to hit you with this sword. You're going to get hurt by this flare breath. Ow, ow, ow. That really hurt. Going to whack you with this sword. What are you doing? Ow. Your penis. Holy fuck. That's why I wanted to get closer. Ow. Clive. What are we gonna do with you? Fuck's sake, Clive, can we do anything in Bahamut's thing? Not great at fighting these coals, huh? Got you, bitch. Oh, damage! Oh, a cheeky little bit of damage, eh? We knew enemies approach. Right in the ass. Oh, some good fucking damage. Oh no. No. Oh no. That was cheeky. The worst part is right now is the coal can still attack me and I can't fucking see it. Ow. Buddy! Chill. Ah! Oh, you did it there? Well, that sucks for you, I guess. Why, we're done. Rude. I'm not good at dodging its moves. Don't know why. Like, other fights I'm fine, but this one is like really difficult. Okay, I was... No, Torval! You're fucking dead now, buddy. Ow! Rude. Yeah, fuck indeed. This fight sucks. I don't like fighting these cows. Something about them. Rainbow Mega Flare. Oh. I think Torg will survive that one. Ow! Oh no. Get over. Get flare breath, bitch. Like, no. God. Ooh, we did it though. It's done. We're gonna go back to town after this and get some potions. I can't believe you did that. That was really cool.
All the clouds in the heavens.
Wait, it's you two.
You saved us. Again.
Oh, it's fucking Samuel's buddies.
Would you care to explain what you're doing up here?
The chief sent us to fetch incense for the ceremony. So the Witten Hall smells nice. For the little Ben.
Aww.
You mean to tell me you braved this den of deadly beasts?
You couldn't have gotten it anywhere else.
You don't have to do everything he says, you know.
Or if you must, at least have the good sense to ask one of our hunters to accompany you.
We're sorry.
It's fine. Just go back to the village before you get yourselves into any more trouble.
I find it very silly that they were apparently using hair dye all this time. I mean, it's easier if your hair's bleached, I guess, already, so... Or not bleached, but ivory. It's actually far easier to dye your hair if your hair's white.
Remind me to give my brother a cuff round the ear when we get back.
We might have to give him multiple cuffs by the time we get back. Well, we're gonna get back home now, because I need to go get some items. Oh, before we do that...
Let's collect this water, shall we?
Yeah, let's get the water before we leave. Water, Foley, filling sound effect.
The rain that falls on the mountain emerges here in these springs.
That is how mountain water works.
The source of the river. The source of life.
Precisely.
Good chat.
Not to spill it.
It's in a flask.
Let's save that for the ceremony.
Game's very silly. Right, we're gonna go probably pick up our new sword as well. If we might have to get more aquamarine first, but we'll see. Oh hey, Wishy-washy.
Is this what compelled the Gregorian Church to drive these people from imperial shores, nigh to extinction? A few drops of water upon a newborn's head.
Probably.
What is it you want?
Tomboy knife. Oh, I really want that. I need it. I need it in my life. Tide strike too. No, that's what we have, isn't it? Yeah, that's what we have already. Now you can make me... Yeah, what's the thing that requires aquamarine? Is it the sword? Eludi. Oh no, it's these. Well, luckily I'm not making those, so... I'm here for the storehouse. There we go. You're the person who's like, don't even trust your own wares, aren't you? All we have.
Well, if you're sure you need
need it.
Hey, I trust you. You don't need to feel so bad about buying. Let me buy fucking things.
May it serve you well. Here you are. Well, if you're showing your need.
Fuck's sake. Right, we got other quests to do now. We got one that's right over here. We're gonna kill 3 birds with 1 stone right now.
Is that the hunter?
You alright? You alright?
It's you. Nasser's savior.
Oh, from the Burm quest. Not Burm quest. Oh, what's it called? The Garm quest?
Are you all right? What happened?
With the tortures.
I was tracking an ibex.
Everyone's really, like, not good at their jobs in this place. I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean, I do mean that in a mean way, actually. Everyone is just bad outside of Shula. No one can, like, take care of themselves. I'm surprised this village has survived this long.
Noise. An ear-splitting din.
Din? Din? Don't know who your fucking dins are, mate. Oh my fucking god! Is that great at Adamantoys?
Leave him to us.
Me, Shula, and Torgal, you mean? Because Joshua and Jill are chilling out at home.
You've caused enough trouble.
Ha! Shula! Oh, I've got pins and needles right now. It's a bad time for it. Oh, fuck. Yes. The power of Mega Flare Dodge. Enjoy! You're too slow. Fuck's sake, Shula. We're gonna have to add you to the incompetence characters. You haven't really got a whole lot of moves, huh, buddy? Behind me! Thanks, Shula. Thanks, Shula. Whoa, that's good damage. Weirdly, like, towards the end, I'm finally remembering how to do, like, Saga damage and what to prepare for it. Come on, I know you want to spin towards me and hit Shula. Ow. Ow! Buddy, you got other moves, like the spin attack. I want to do it because I want to hit Shula. There we go. I think he dodged. Wait, can you not hit me here? Because I'm like a slight... I thought it was at a slightly like lower angle so you could hit me with the water spit move. This is fucking chaos. Leave Torgal alone. Like how you can tell how much HP the enemy has by how full their square bar gauge is there. And we're done.
You lose.
I win. I'm the winner. Oh, I love it when I win. That's fun. Meteorite.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Unova appears and Ultima's like, who the fuck are you?
You can't blame the boy for being scared.
What do you mean hardly affected the village? The giant fucking killer turtle!
You made that look a lot easier than it was.
Yeah.
Do you think that was the beast which attacked you?
That thing? Not a chance. Would have heard it coming a league away. And the blast of water that hit me was beyond anything an Archelon could
Oh, was
manage.
it the summon thing?
A boy from the village sent me in search of a beast that could conjure such things, but
I think it's over there. I think it's one of the things that the Leviathan summons.
That's the noise I heard. Sounded like it came from
The
the
EG.
ruins.
I'll go. You head back to Haven and see a healer.
I need a healer. I need someone to save me from the fight. He's gotta have cure and he's gotta have regen. Otherwise I'm probably going to die. My favourite song. Oh, we're over here.
We can collect the water of the river from here.
Yeah, we'll do that and then we'll deal with that thing in a minute. Is it a giant crab? Oh, giant enemy crab. Let me guess. The flow of the river is important.
The water of the river represents life. It is constantly moving, constantly changing.
Meandering. Getting distracted. Falling.
And though its course may twist and turn or branch into 1,000 separate streams, it always flows in the same direction, from source to sea, beginning to end.
Like time.
Water is like time.
When your ancestors froze him, did they remove him from the River of Life?
They did. Like an ice-bound pool that didn't thaw for 80 summers. But now he's free to flow again.
Yeah.
To live. And you and I shall flow with him. For we are all but drops of water in the great river of life.
I didn't even notice before, but you don't really get. I didn't notice the close-ups, but they have the people have very pretty eyes.
A drop of water might seem insignificant on its own, but as a part of a torrent, it can cleave a path through the hardest rock.
Then they have Samuel wearing his contact lenses to make sure no one would find out who he is.
I believe we might.
Or maybe they just cast a glamour on themselves, maybe.
Just one more file to go then.
Well, before that, we're gonna go fight a giant enemy crab.
What do we have here?
Oh no, it's not an enemy crab. Oh, I thought it'd be a giant crab. I hear Aquamarine, by the way. I know I'm gonna use it, but it's still worth collecting anyway. Your feet wet, Torgal. It's fine, I'll make you feel better. You can have a little snack. Right. Who would kill crab?
Found her. Something's been busy.
I think it's something that Leviathan made.
Whatever this creature is, it's out for blood.
Also, they mentioned before that it spat water at them, and that was like its identifier. But they said the tortoises couldn't do that. That's like one of the tortoises' main moves was water spit. And cooler.
Where are you?
Probably in this giant open area. Oh, yeah. Walk a bit, and then it appears. What? Yeah, it's one of these things, right? Phalos. Phaleos. Phalalos?
Another fragment of Walius' rage.
That's a cool move. Ah! But the game show. Food. I shouldn't have started this. Really? Can we lock onto him at the thing, please, Clive? I played enough 14 to dodge this move. Ow! Dun 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 dun. Da dun da da dun dun da dun da dun. Ah! Really? Uh-oh. Might be easy to dodge, actually. Okay, that move isn't actually that bad. I'm saving my big moves now. Sea Storm. Ah! Water War's a fun move. Ow. I love Deluge. Such a great way of building up Stagger. Oh. Oh. Dark Souls move. That's literally the Elden Ring logo. Ow. Ow! You're a bit cheeky, aren't you? Game's so colourful. Like for all these moves all these combo moves, the game has a lot of colour to it, which I do enjoy. Despite its dark and a kind of sad tone, it's a very pretty game. You know, when it isn't Ribena everywhere. What? What happened there? Ow. There we go. That was a fun fight. I enjoyed the water war move and how it made the fight a little more dynamic. And there was a lot of movement involved in it. I was worried there was going to be just a reskinned enemy, but like, I thought it was fine. It was really cool. Little fun little encounter.
Fingers crossed that's the last of them. Either way, I should let Eirik know the danger is past. For now at least.
We'll do that in a minute. We've got a few more side quests to take care of first. 2 more, in fact. One involves going to the witch's grave. Oh, which is actually right there. Okay, we'll gotta go down a little bit first. That's fine. We could fast travel, but we'll get a chance to explore the world a little bit, and it isn't actually that far. It's like, this is the same in Rebirth, I feel, to a certain extent, where I could just spend the time, well, not spend the time, and just fast travel, or I could enjoy the scenery a little bit more and kind of just allow the game to make me feel things and enjoy the atmosphere a little bit. Because this is the last time I could be playing 16, I'm pretty sure. There's no going to be any more DLC after this. But in terms of experiences, I've loved it. It's one of my favourite Final Fantasy games. Well, it's one of my... I've enjoyed most of the games in this series I have played, I would say. Well, obviously. There are some I had worse times in than others, but I wouldn't really go back and say I didn't enjoy at least one element of each of the games so far. I think that they have all had their moments, but 16 in particular. What are these things? Oh, it's an angry Grips. Oh, look at the boy. What was that move? Nice try. The UI in this game is very pretty. They did a really good job with the UI. Oh, Shula! Good job. The best is a boys gets good belly scratches afterwards. Ow. Yeah! Really? Really? There we go. You serious? Nice try. But I can see in any other universe that would have hit me. It's less so. Oh, I would have definitely dodged that move, and more so. Thank God I dodged that move. Uh-oh. Enjoy like 50,000 lightning moves. Fireworks, buddy. They sure are fun. Oh, wow. Jesus, Dion. Fucking hell. That griffin should not have come here. If he wanted to live, he should have chosen better. He should have made better life choices. Nice. That was a bit spicy, but we did it though in the end.
Looks like that's the last of them.
You should go have a break, Clive. You've done so much fighting recently.
There's the grave.
I hope that we get like the rest of the village is like, thank you, Clive, for doing all this for us. We really appreciate it. If there's one thing I can praise 7 Rebirth for, it does give you a nice reward for doing all the side quests. I think this game does too, but I don't remember what it was. It might have just been the memoirs, but I think you got like the special Joshua and Jill cutscenes for doing them. And the Jill cutscene kind of implies that Clive doesn't die at the end. It implies that he returns when the sunrise appears. Just like how she talks about how he knows that he'll return when the sunrise.
Thank you for making the path safe again.
Ise. Was that her name?
Like Isael.
Yes. Hardly the most fitting tribute for a dominant, is it? A rough-hewn
That's a lovely tribute to that character from 14. Yes, there's a character in 14 called Isael, who is who uses Shiva's powers in that game.
They had neither the time nor the energy
That's lovely.
to a more elaborate memorial. Yet they spared what they could to grant her wish, that even in death she might continue to watch over her.
Would have been nice if Jill was involved in this quest.
She lived down there then, in the ruins.
That's right. They were once the living quarters for those who served up in the temple. When the Northern Thanes sent her here to weave her spell, this was where she and her retinue stayed. There were priests, handmaidens, and a knight sworn to shield her from harm.
The Timekeeper.
Of course, they were all gone by the time my ancestors arrived, fled or dead in the Western Wars.
All except Ise. Who remained
Well, no, because the Timekeeper was there. He was defending her in the crystal.
Indeed.
Unless that was like a mirage of him.
At least, that is the story as it's been handed down in Haven. But there is an epilogue to the tale. One known only to Lady Shula and myself. Some years after Ise's passing, you see, my grandmother came here to tend the grave.
Yeah, the Timekeeper.
A stranger kneeling before it. A knight, dressed head to toe in plate. She asked of him who he was and whence he had come, but received no answer. The only words he spoke were, "Tell me true, whose grave is this?" So she told him of how her people had met and cared for Ise, and how she had died. His only reaction was to stare up at the air of hours in silence. Then he left.
Okay, so that's where he was.
You said he was wearing plate. Was it black and gold?
Do you know something of him?
He was defending her to his last breath.
To the air of hours to unravel the spell. We were set upon by a shade in the shape of a knight in full plate. It manifested in front of the Vare. And in its ether,
I do feel like in some ways it's probably good that didn't happen. Because Leviathan would have destroyed this entire place.
You think this may have been the same man my great-grandmother met? Ise's knight?
That's a bit right.
I don't know. Maybe. All I can say for sure is it was intent on protecting her creation.
Or perhaps her spirit. What remained of her ether, preserved in the Vare. Perhaps his spirit too became enravelled in her spell, frozen in an eternal vigil.
Till we ended it.
And they both were free.
If the shade you fought was Ise's knight, then ending it was the greatest gift you could have given him. Now he can return to the sea, to be with his lady once more. And if his spirit should ever return here to visit her grave, I shall ask his name, that I might carve it in the stone next to hers.
That's nice.
That they might be together. Once and for all.
enjoyed that. A bit of Shiva lore, and the fact that they're called Issei is a nice little touch. Because there's a lot to say that the story in Heavensward and 14 directly inspired 16. There's a lot of elements of it that are very similar. The main one being Isambek feels a lot like Ishgard, with the Dragoons and the High Dragoons, the Heavensward as they are called. And obviously, the fact that people summon primals on themselves is a big part of that game's story with Shiva. And we kind of see that a little bit here. Anyway, we've got to head over there now for the final quest. And then we do a lot of talking. And we'll have a look at the right stone thing. I'm not going to do it. But we'll check it out and see what it is. And yeah, that'll be it for Final Fantasy 16. Oh, I heard Aquamarine. If it's right next to that, yeah, I'm not doing that. It's always right next to it. We don't need more Aquamarine anyway. I'm good. We'll hand in this quest, do this one with Alec, and then we'll finish off with the Water of Life quest, I think. If more quests appear, I'm gonna cry. I don't think they are. I think that'll be the last one.
This path leads down to the coast.
And here I thought this part would be like an hour. I must have not assumed there would be side quests afterwards, but there are. There was going to be. Goddamn pacing. This part's gonna be like double the length of the last two parts. It's fine. You can cope with it. I do need a good thumbnail, but I think I'll just take one from Leviathan.
Thank the tides the weather held. This place can be treacherous when the waves are high. If it weren't for the holy water, no one would ever come down.
Are you saying that this petite fence was used to stop people from getting holy water? Because let me tell you now that this would not do anything. You could practically walk around it. You wouldn't, because that's a sheer cliff, but...
Water flows to the sea, then rises into the clouds. Just like life.
God, the flood is so pretty. I'm glad the flood stayed here.
My ancestors chose this place because it was where the first boat landed.
And it's a good thing they didn't land closer to the surge.
Quite.
Oh, no fights at all. Well, I think that was our last fight then. Against that griffin. And we're going to talk about the end of the river and Journey's End.
The water of the sea.
I'm glad we went from the mountain to the source. Oh, that's a far better way of doing it than doing it from source to mouth. No, mouth to source.
Oh, all that wave ever made me feel was pity and sorrow for the innocent life trapped inside it. The child my great-grandfather sacrificed to try to change his people's fate. It was wrong, an unforgivable sin. But I often wonder, will my descendants ever forgive me for what I have done? As tributary, I've faced many difficult choices.
That's this game's biggest message, I think. The future. And whether we made the right decisions in the present.
I've striven to do what's best for my people. Here we live in poverty, hidden away from the world. So have my choices denied them a better life, just as my ancestors denied Walius his?
I can tell you that we're going to try and stop it ourselves.
You would not forcibly sacrifice one of your people to save the others. You do the best you can for all of them, as do I.
Exactly.
We share in their woes, just as we share in their joys. And the most we can do is try to bring them more of the latter.
Aye, you're right. And try I shall to bring all of my people a better tomorrow, Walius included.
Then I wish you luck. If my time with the boy is any indication, he's going to be quite a handful.
Then we must start as we mean to go on, and give him the
Gonna have the
very best
biggest,
welcome
like,
we can.
he's gonna be like the one of those anime crying, like Deku from My Hero Academia. It's just gonna be like crying his eyes out. That's gonna be his superpower. He's gonna have an infinite amount of water coming from his eyes. I don't. No, we are running low. Give me a sec. I'll just attach the USB cable to PS5. There we go. No, 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 no. No!
Holy water. Is everything else in place?
God damn it, Famiol!
Told you you could count on me.
Then let us begin.
I wanted the end of this quest.
The men summon everyone to the Witten Hall.
Right you are.
Not like we're gonna be ending right this anyway.
I don't know the words.
Don't worry, there aren't many of them. We'll have time enough to practice before people arrive.
Oh, so we're not saying our own thing, we're just like... just saying an actual... I guess it's a ceremony, isn't it? Oh, wow. What a happy child. Someone say, look at her. I got some bad news for you, buddy.
We are gathered here today to welcome this child into our community by the rite of immersion, as has been our custom since the first reign.
This is nice.
As tributary, I would normally perform the rite with the child's parents, but Walius's mother and father returned to the sea long ago. So
I doubt we want to do that anyway.
shall serve as his family, while the one who returned him to us shall bear witness in my stead. Clive, if you would step forward.
Oh, 3. So I guess we take one of each. All the stories coming together. DLC 1, DLC 2, and the main story.
Like the rain that falls on the mountains tall, are we born.
Like the river that flows through the valleys below.
You don't dunk it on the child's head.
Do we live?
The bestest baby. And then sees Clive is like, oh no! It's him!
Like the boundless sea, where the currents run free, do we die? And to the
I like that Clive does the final one. That's very in his character. Oh wow. He recognizes us. Gonna cue about Clive and the time we got beaten up by him. So tiny.
The circle of water is the circle of life. And today, from the heavens falls rain anew. This child, Walius, now joins our stream, and he shall flow with us from the mountains to the sea.
Yay! What a happy ending. I bet it was nice for Joshua and Jill to see that. I mean, this has been a nice interlude with Joshua all around. Like, he isn't dying of anime sickness, so he can just enjoy this.
You played your part to a T, Clive. Thank you. It means a lot to us.
I was honored to be asked. And terrified I'd miss.
Now that you're part of the family, young Walyas, my lad.
No. Let's not corrupt his mind now, shall we?
Samuel can teach you
Stay away from this child!
No, he can't.
Eh?
Don't be so hasty. Your brother's knack for self-preservation might serve him well.
Yeah, exactly what I was gonna say.
You are never going to let me live that down.
You ran away from us 4 times. I'm never gonna let you live that down. Ha 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 ha. We finally get a thing for him? Why is Ultima here?
I'm gonna raise Walyas as if he were my own. Teach him everything I know about life, our people, and our past.
I like we got this little epilogue quest. It's nice.
But with all
It's a very 14 thing to do again.
He will grow up in a world without comforts. One where we only have ourselves and each other to rely on.
But we also won't have to worry about monsters.
Your people are better prepared than most to survive in such a world, Shula. To thrive, indeed, under your guidance.
Only if nature continues to smile on us. If we were to lose her gifts, we'd be left with nothing at all.
Yes. But it needn't come to that. Not if we can stop the spread of the blight.
Which we are going to.
So long as we can save a single patch of soil, we can plant the seeds for
Oh, that's what Sid said.
be free.
I think, something along those lines.
Perhaps then we might finally be able to step out from behind our curtain.
What's this music?
Till that day comes, I wish you good tide.
This is the main theme. Yeah.
Thank you. We should be on our way.
Well, you be careful out there.
Aye, you stay clear of trouble now.
Likewise.
Their use of the main theme and the Soken's use of it is always fucking great. Use it like sporadically across this game. Like it's not just used as a stinger during the ending. It's used in really well done moments. Quest complete. Water of life. Yay! We did it! And we get a new thing for our place good. Oft called pennons on account of their flag-like nature, these quaint hand-woven charms are believed to represent one's journey down the river of life, from first vein to their ultimate return to the sea. Every Mysidian receives dozens of the talismans at their rite of immersion, with hopes that their journey is as long as it is calm. The water of the river represents life, and though its course may many twist and turn, it always flows in the same direction. Cooler. And on that note, we have one more side quest to take part in.
We must be the first outsiders to have witnessed that rite in over a century.
Walyas has been waiting for it for nearly as long. He seemed pleased to be finally rejoining his family.
Yeah, I didn't get to my fucking moot ride in time.
That family. To change our river's course.
We have to tell you.
You're back.
Hi.
So? Did you find the fiend that attacked me and young Eirik here?
I did.
A very anticlimactic way to end this quest, but I couldn't think of any other way to end a floor every stream
I knew you'd get
or
it.
episode.
Only because you warned me of its existence. Not that you should ever have learned of its existence, but all's well that ends well, I suppose.
What was it anyway?
A manifestation of Leviathan's power. When we visited Walyas in the Surge, he was angry and afraid.
Yeah.
The Eikon
He had every right to be as well, I feel.
Though why one would be wandering the ruins of Riversmeet, I don't know.
Maybe it was looking for his mum. That's why she died, isn't it?
Oh, that was just Leviathan making that noise.
The Falls.
Aye. When they took her baby, she threw herself off the top.
Oh.
We go there once a year to pay our respects. the whole village.
I feel a bit... I feel a bit awful now for saying before that
Master spirit, but
about the parents, but oh yeah,
to his mother. Would he?
Well,
he was a baby. I doubt he would remember that
anyway,
much.
You did us a favor putting that thing to rest.
What about the father? Was the father good? I'm going to assume probably not.
Thank you.
Oh, I shouldn't make assumptions because it might be like the father was trying to save him too, but he was stopped as well, maybe. Right, quest complete. That was a short one. Right, that's it. Let's go get a new weapon that we're not going to use at all, basically. But let's go get it anyway.
What is it you want?
Wait, fool's gold? What? But where do I get fool's gold? Okay, hold on. FF16, fool's gold. Where do you get a second piece? I can't get it. Oh. Oh wait, no. You need is in the feathers fall.
A good tide.
It's here. According to this, it's right there. Okay, right. Let's go grab this. And we can do a small review of the DLC while we're doing this. I think the DLC is really good. I think it's far better than Echoes of the Fallen. Echoes of the Fallen was mainly an area and then a boss. This had a lot more to it. It felt like more like part of the main, like, felt like more of an actual expansion, I will say, rather than just a dungeon. Which for DLC is pretty good. I would say for £10, this is more than enough game. I think people are complaining about that. Don't realize how much time it takes to make something like this, and that we got very lucky getting this amount of game, despite them saying they were never going to do DLC in the first place. It still has the same issues as 16. Side quests are still very dry, and even the story this time felt a little bit slower paced. But I think I really like the additions to the story with Leviathan, and even the Shiva stuff too was a nice little touch. The location is beautiful. I love Maelstrom, and it's by far probably the most gorgeous place I've explored in the entire game, I would say. But yeah, if fight was good. I kind of preferred the Timekeeper fight. I think Timekeeper fight might be my favorite fight in the whole game, actually. Just because he had a whole lot of, like, Margit moves. Which was quite shocking. I love that. That's not Aquamarine. Though, here we go. It's only chest. I missed it entirely. Right, now we can make the weapon. So apparently you can fuck this up, by the way, and make something for the main game. We're not going to do that. We're going to make the Tombury knife, but... yes, we're gonna go head over there and do that now. And with that, we're gonna head back to town, or back to the hideaway, and go and equip this new item. There it is. Illudium. I don't know how to get that. It eludes me how to get it. Right, that's the hideaway. Say goodbye to Haven and this area. We'll head back here, and we're getting there. We're getting close to the end. Let's put on a song here. Also, that is a weird icon for that. I don't want to put on, like, Leviathan. We did just get it, but I want to put on... is that, like, the main theme? The Sound of Silence. God. Let's put Hideaway on. There's Charon. There's Blackthorn. Go have a look at that thing before... oh, we got a letter as well. Okay, wow. The only thing we're missing... I'm not really sure where we get it, but yeah, there we go. The Emblem of Haven. Hidden village with the moats of water. The pattern of intersecting lines represents both the scales of the great serpent Leviathan and the ripples upon the surface of the ceaseless rill. The circle of life that has neither beginning nor end. Now that Wildjar is released, the two flow together again. First Rain Talisman. Oft called pennons on account of their flag-like nature. These quaint hand-woven charms are believed to represent one's journey down the river of life from first rain to their ultimate turn to the sea. This particular example was gathered by Jill in preparation of Valia's rite of immersion. Represents her heartfelt wish that the infant journey be as long as it is calm. That's lovely. And also we got a letter. A New Hope. Clive. I penny this note from the Witten Hall beneath the tapestry whose images were so long haunted my dreams. Outside the air rings of Manda's soothing coos, the clangor of Pavat's hammer, and the rumble of his curses, and whispers of the wind for the elder's blessing. In short, almost everything is as it was before you came here. There's this one difference. The bundle that lies burbling happily beside me. One tiny difference, yet one that has changed everything. When my ancestors committed their greatest sin, it was not only Walger who was frozen in time. For 80 years we motes of water have been bound by the spell they cast that day, unable to right their wrongs, unable to move forward. But now, like Walgers, we are released. We can live again on our own terms, where every life is equal and all equally cherished. You brought us this gift, and I have every belief that you will bring it to the world. Believe in yourself, as we believe in you. Just to check. Wait, no, not this. Is it Dear Sid? Yeah, he did have blue eyes, though. Okay. So I think it was the hair that was dyed. Unless they DLC changed that. Oh, that is, yeah, that's going off her right now. Everyone alright at this? I don't know what's happening, Clive. It's like exploding. Oh! Well, looks like we're gonna find another person to save the world now. I'm not doing this right now, but what is this? Is it Ultima? Is Ultima gonna be here and be like, Clive, it's time to take part in a roguelike?
What is this?
Muthos. You
Wait.
plumbed the very abyss, yet still you hunger.
That sounded like Barnabas.
Impressed.
Is that so? Not again.
What's happening? What's happening? What the fuck? Fire? What is this then? What the hell? Are you doing this, Clive? Like Ultima's form.
Is ours, and now it is yours.
What, like to use whenever I want, or only in this?
A gift from us to you. A taste of things to come.
That's cool. It has all the insignia from the other forms.
You still think I'm going to be your vessel?
I hope they haven't like given me an icon right at the end of the game, because that would be a very silly decision, because I can't use it on anything. If I had known this was here, I would have done it after before the side quests. Is this a new icon?
I'll take your gift then, Ultima. Just don't expect it back.
Clive has been granted a portion of Ultima's essence. Tuning of Ultima only neutralizes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spell, but also allows access to several new divines such as Voice as God. But he's going to find it. Ultima's feat allows everything to go transforming his normal attacks into a sweeping. Well, this is kind of cool. Police. Why? Like, for like a dimensional tear in time. Dominion. Ultimately, right now is excellent. It's a cool design. Where's it going to appear on our grid? Bit powerful. A bit broken. Oh my god. We've got that new sword, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't expect this. Like getting a new ability. To jump, a little jump. Ah, Clive. How rude. Oh, this move. Oh god, don't have me that stupid movie. I wonder if Square found out about that move and started sweating like, oh, you shouldn't have called that. Des X. Can of the Heavens. I guess we'll go find some random enemy to go fight of this. I don't know. We can go back into a previous level and maybe have a look at it. I don't know. No, because it'll think our stuff.
You, who ever rail against our gifts, remain all too eager to avail yourself of.
I mean, I can't really blame you for that.
Perhaps
you are correct.
Require more time to reflect.
That's my favorite spell in Final Fantasy. And now we have access to this next stone, I think, right? Whee! Pyro's gate unlocked. Wait, we still haven't unlocked the question mark gate? Yes. Pyro's gate is challenging endgame content, in which Clive must delve into the very circles of hell to tackle wave after wave of unfamiliar yet ferocious enemies. We're not going to be doing that. But yeah, basically it's just a whole bunch of settings. Simply put, Kyra's Gate is a journey through 20 circles of existential torment. That's all I needed to know. Upon completing the circle, Clive will earn EP and BP, which can be used to your permanent and temporary boost their abilities and attributes. Clearing a circle will reward Clive with items such as accessories, weapons, and crafting material, while the aforementioned boosts are only active while in Kyra's Gate. All item boards can be taken back to Valisthea. This is an arcade mode, and the chronolith performance is tallied against Clive's descent into Kyra's Gate, with points being awarded for successfully. Yeah. Oh. Right, we're not doing that, but that's cool. Right, I want to quit my thing, by the way. Guess we can just do this. But yeah. Oh, look how cool this looks. That's a Dark Knight weapon I've ever seen one. Right. That's it. That's it. That's all I really want to do in this, to be honest. In terms of Kyra's Gate, I think it is just awards. I don't think it's story related. I'll have a look now to see if it is. But I think we can call it there. This episode's already gone on for a while. So I want to make sure that... There's a secret boss in it, apparently. Okay, right. Oh, hold on. Let's have a look at this, yeah. So we got, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, again, I kind of wish I got it earlier, but there we go. We got Ultimate Demise. Some big ol' attack and Voice of God. That's it. That's Ultima. if they decide to do a third DLC, I will use his abilities. Maybe I'll come back here and try the Kairos Gate stuff at some point, but probably on my own time. But that's what I really wanted to experience in this game. But having a look at this as a check. Oh no, that's a scoring guide. I want to see the actual thing. Yeah, so you fight a whole bunch of weird enemies in here, apparently. But, yeah. You check it out if you want to see it, I guess. But... oh, you fight Odin at the end. Oh my god, I'm looking at it now. This is crazy. You fight Odin at the end. That's cool. Right. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. That is Final Fantasy XVI. A game that I absolutely adored and loved playing through. And I hope you all enjoyed too. It's one of the first like Final Fantasy games that came out that I played as soon as it released. That was something. Ended up being quite a long playthrough. Do I like it more than Rebirth? I think I like Rebirth a little bit more. But both games have their merits, I think. This game definitely thought story and its characters. And me and Gav, we're going to stand here. And that's it. You looking forward to whatever happens next, Gav? I don't know if this game will get a sequel. Probably not. But I can't wait to see what Square do with 17. If they do it, of course, in my lifetime. But yeah. Ciao for now, and I'll see you for more Final Fantasy XII coming soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, Clive.